Hello! How are we doing, guys? What's going on with this here? A big old curl in the middle of my head. Okay, weird. How are we doing? I'm going to be doing some journaling again today. Just usual stuff, usual stuff. Got some bits and pieces to go in my journal, got some bits and pieces to do in my Christmas book. I think I'll start with my journal because that's going to be fairly quick. Okie dokie. So I've got a Christmas card this morning. Actually, I think I'm going to use that with that. Okay. Hi Sue. I know, I've been doing Monday, Wednesday and Friday in December. Did you not notice? See what we can do with a Christmas card and an envelope. Is that all I've got from my journal? It is. Okay then. Only add 5 more pages. Right, so I can do this as a tip in, that's okay. I've got an eyelash in my eye or something. Oh, dog hair. There we go. Right, what I'm going to do with this one. We'll cover that though. Oh, I know. Let's fold it that way. Hey guys. Does that fit? Oh, doesn't quite fit. Doesn't quite fit the width of the page. I put that there on the edge. Oh, it's not going to close properly. Okay. Let's just put the card in then. You know what? Sometimes the easiest thing is the best thing. So let's just pop him in there. Maddie, stop that noise. Let's just pop him in there for now. That'll do. He's in my journal. It's a shame because I wanted to use that Wallace and Gromit stamp on the whoops, can't put anything more on there, come on. I wanted to use the Wallace and Gromit stamp I've got. Put you down there. Okay. Ooh, a Hitler stamp. I don't think I need that. Wallace and Gromit. Bits of scraps. This is all scraps. Okay. Put those under there for now. And I'll know where they are. She said, famously. You sick? Well, of course you're sick. You've just finished all your exams and stuff. Finished school. It's time to party. Of course you're sick. Duh. Okay. What do we have going on? Oh, I did Marley. I need to erase the pen. So, oh, for those ambitious people, very ambitious people, who keep asking me if I'm going to sell any of these journals when I'm finished. Hell no! These are for me. I know, there's probably lots of people who actually do work in their journals. I know a lot of people do things like December Daily and stuff, but I don't see that many people actually working in their journals. Some of the young girls do, like Meg and Mia and Mitz. They all start with M. Have you noticed? They all work in their journals. Johanna does. But apart from that, there's not an awful lot of people actually working in their journals, but I actually work in my journal. I know this is not written in yet, but that's because the prompts only go up, the art prompts only go up to the 24th. It's only for Advent. So the 24th to the 31st, I figured I could go back in, do some writing, do some painting, do some doodling, you know, all that kind of stuff. So all of this will be filled out by me. I'm not selling it. No. I have made some to sell in the past, and I'm not ruling it out as a possibility, you know, so, especially if somebody wants me to do a project for them of some sort. But I don't like making things for other people, if I'm honest. I like to just... Oh, I can't be bothered with that. Let's just tear it. I like to just sit and play. I'm more of a teacher than a maker. Let's put it that way. Or more of a teacher than a seller. That's better. I am a maker, definitely. But I'd rather teach you how to make your own than make them and sell them. I do have some that I've got that are almost finished for sale, but you know, they've been sitting around for like 6 months. I'm not reliable when it comes to actually making stuff to sell because I get bored. Whereas when I'm working on my own journals, I don't get bored. I get very bored doing stuff for other people, and then I procrastinate. So unless you want a commission or a special journal for a special reason, no, I don't do journals. Go and check out Luxembourg Journals, Anna. She makes fantastic books. Gypsy Rose Papery, Gail Agostinelli. Go check out them. They make stuff for other people and it's beautiful. I am not a journal maker. I am a journal keeper. So when I drew this Marley face, what I actually did was I drew around the outside of the face of the lion. So I had a rough kind of guide for where the face would go because I had an idea. I have no idea if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But how wrong can it go? That's what I say, right? How bad can it be? Don't answer that. So there's my Marley. Just see, that's the face shape of the lion. And I marked where the eyes were so that I've got his eyes right. And I've got the bottom of his nose where the bottom of the nose of the lion is. So hopefully this should fit over there, like that. See? Yeah? And what I'm hoping is that if I put this down with the wet glue, need some matte medium, and I'm too lazy to get a brush, so I'm going to use my finger. Don't do this at home, kids. I'm hoping that if I do the Tommy River paper with a bit of matte medium wet glue, it'll actually go fairly transparent. It doesn't matter if it doesn't, because I could have just stuck it on with Pritt Stick, which is what I was going to do in the first place. But I'm kind of hoping that this goes rather a bit on my hands than on my journal. Can you see what I'm doing there? There we go. Okay. So pop him on there like that. Smooch him. Ooh. Doesn't slide. Tommy River paper is too thin to slide. Let's get it over the eyes of the lion. I'm kind of hoping that you can sort of see the lion through Jacob's face. Now, underneath it's gone sort of semi-transparent, so I'm thinking if I now put some over the top, it should go fully transparent, or mostly transparent. It doesn't have to go completely transparent at all, but yeah, now you can see the gold of the lion through the face, you see. That's what I was hoping would happen. And I drew this in ballpoint pen, so that's not going to go anywhere unless you use something oily on it. Okay, I don't know where my cloth is. Hello everyone joining us. Sorry, I've got a lot to do today, so I'm not stopping to say hello to everybody as they come in, because I never get anything done. Excuse me. So if I burnish this down a bit. Yes, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. You could do that with Mod Podge or PVA or Elmer's or whatever, as long as it's a clear glue, clear drying glue. So you can see it doesn't show as well on camera as it does in real life, but you can see the lion through the face. That is what we were going for. Whoops, yeah, don't do that. Okay, so leave that to dry. This has got to be sorted. I can't deal with this anymore. This is just not, no. This is driving me insane because it doesn't sit straight. I have to keep putting it straight. Every time I open the page, the tipping falls over to one side, and then the things don't line up. Completely spoils the effect. So stick a bit of double-sided on there. Maddie Beavers. Okay. So this lines up there. The other day I couldn't find a pen. Now my case is full of pens and I can't find a pencil. Ha. Okay, that goes in line with that line. Just there. Alright, stick that down good and proper. Now that won't keep flopping about when I open it. See, every time I opened it, it went crooked and then it didn't work the way I wanted it to. But I have a card now that is far too short. I would need to add quite a big topper to the top of the card. Say that wide to that wide. How big is that? There we go. 4 inches. Excellent. That's a nice even number to work with. Oh! Let's cut it down just a slight bit. So it's just a tiny bit shorter than it needs to be. Yeah, that's much better. That fits nicely. Okay. If I put that on there, I'm not going to be able to journal on it, am I? So, no, I've got the back, haven't I? I've got two. A piece of card has 2 sides. Hello, Romany. To Romany. Piece of paper has 2 sides. Oh. Stop. It's enough. Oh, everything keeps falling off the desk. Well done. Oh, that moved. That's fine. Okay. Put some more Marley fabric on, shall we? Since it's this big scene. I think I'll put it on the top there, like that. Yep. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, good news, guys, good news. Getting my car back. For those who don't know, the guy who works on my car, his missus has just had twins by C-section, so yeah, he needed to take a little bit of time off, but he's going back. He's off over Christmas into the new year, but he's going to do a couple of days this week, so I can go and pick up my car Thursday morning. and I cannot wait to get it back. I've been without it since the middle of November and I want it back. Oh, don't realise how reliant you are on your vehicle until you have to go without it for a few weeks. It is such a pain though, because I live right at the top of a hill. And when I say right at the top of a hill, I do mean right at the top of a hill. So anytime I go out, unless I'm taking the dogs out, which is around the park, which is kind of on a level, anywhere else I go, it literally is either I go uphill on the way out or I come uphill on the way back. Uphill on the way out is slightly easier, but then by the time you get anywhere, you know, in order to get the bus into town, for instance, I have to go 1/4 mile uphill. It's a little bit more than 1/4 mile, but directly uphill, like literally uphill. A proper uphill. We've got one of those little do not come out of second gear things on the road coming down. That's how uphill we are. So that's a royal pain. I think I'm going to stagger that a little bit. And I might even, if I fold it that way, that would work better because that's kind of curled over. Yeah, let's do it that way. And I can't be bothered with messing about with that, so I'm just going to staple this bit on. So yeah, by the time you've gone uphill, got the bus into town, you don't want to be walking around anywhere because it's agony. Do I live near London? No. Everywhere in the UK is not near London. I actually live right slap bang in the middle of the country. The town I live in is as far away from the sea in every direction as you can possibly get. It's 169.7 miles to the nearest coastline. I'm actually quite a way up north, near Manchester way. In the middle of Hobbitland, Hobbit Town, Hobbitsville, you know, Tolkien country. You live at the top of a hill too and you don't have a car. Yeah, well, that's the trouble. You can go down into town, but then by the time you've walked around, you're always conscious of how much can I do while I'm out there, especially if you're a spoonie. How much can I do while I'm out and still have the ability to get back up that hill, because they can't be bothered to run a bus service up here. And then if you go out and it's icy, especially in the winter, if you go out and it's icy, you get up the hill, you get on the bus, you go into town, you come back, and then you're walking back in the dark, downhill, on ice. And I'm not good on ice. Me and ice, I'm like Bambi. You know that scene in Bambi where his feet go... That's me, but not quite as graceful. Okay, I like that. And I think I will, let's tuck that under there so it doesn't get caught on anything. I like that, that'll do there. Yeah, it makes such a difference having a car, because you can go out somewhere and you can spend as much time as you need in town, and all you've got to be able to do is have the mental capacity to, well, obviously the physical ability as well, but it's a lot easier to drive a car than it is to walk home downhill or uphill, or even just walk home. So I do get out and about a lot, almost every day when I've got my car, because I like to take the puppers to different places. But and then we usually go somewhere for a coffee. I used to be graceful. Once upon a time when I was a ballerina, I was extremely graceful. However, several pounds later, not as graceful, and certainly not on ice. In fact, the reason I found out that I'm not graceful on ice is one of my friends who was a skater had her birthday party at a skating rink. And it wasn't, I think I was about 6 or 7. And I'd never been very good at walking in icy weather anyway. But I'd always assumed that was because my shoes were slippery. Because that's the most obvious thing you think when you're 5, you know. Why do I keep falling over in the ice? It's because my shoes are slippery. Not because I have zero sense of balance. I don't know how I had no sense of balance as a dancer, but I didn't. Not on ice, it's like weird. But my friend was an amazing skater, so she had her birthday party at a skating rink. And I put the skates on the carpet. Now, if you've ever worn skates on carpet and on those rubberised areas where just off the rink, they're so easy to walk in. I was like, oh, look at me balancing on 2 blades. This is awesome. And I thought, oh, this will be all right. Got on the ice and went, yeah. Couldn't let go of the bars on the side. I just couldn't move. Every time I tried to move somewhere, I tried really hard. I did try really hard because I wanted to be able to do it. I really wanted to be able to skate. But every time I tried to move, my entire legs just locked up from hips to ankles, and I just couldn't relax enough to actually do anything. I was terrified of falling over. No idea why. But yeah, me and ice. Ooh. You can see your friends in town, but will you be able to get up again? Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the same thing. I'm built like Mavis Crew at the Ballerina Fairy from Will o' the Wisp. Oh, I'm more like Mad Madam Mim. Yeah, there's think of it like an elephant, okay? An elephant slowly walking majestically through the savannah. That's you know, against the sunset. That's beautiful, right? But you see an elephant trying to bend down to actually get a drink in a hole of muddy water, and they're not graceful. Watch an elephant roll over in mud and tell me it's graceful. It's really not. And I'm pretty much the same. So Swan Lake I can do. Swan Frozen Lake, not so much. Oh. Right. Let's put that on there. I like that there. That's... I know it's lace, but it's black lace, which is kind of mourning. Victorian mourning dress. Not that anybody was mourning Jacob Marley, you know, but... maybe if I put that there, yeah, kind of make it a double. Okay, let's just whip a line of stitching through that so it doesn't come apart easily. What Well, we've got red, that'll do. He died on Christmas Eve, so that'll be fine. We've got straight stitch. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I wasn't careful about lining up my staples. Whoops. Come on. What are you caught on? Why you are caught? What are you caught on? Come on. Ah, there he is. Why are you caught though? You've got nothing to get caught on. Weird. Oh, this has come unravelled, that's why. Sometimes it does a loop-de-loop around the spindle, and then the spool doesn't run freely and it gets all stuck. Maddie! Stop that! You are gross. I didn't hold on to the end. Come on, brain. Engage. There we go. An equilibrium problem, so you walk like Jack Sparrow. Vertigo. That's another one that gets me. Maddie, what? You've just been out. Come on. Come and sit in here with me. Come on. Good girl. There you go. Sit in there. There's a good girl. Good girl. Oh, that's already on the side there. Yes. The trials are getting older, eh? okay, I like that. Kind of feel like it needs something there, but it needs to be something flat that'll sit in the pocket. I suppose I could put yet another door knocker on it, couldn't I? It's not like I don't have a spare. No, I don't fancy yet another one. I've got 2. 3 technically, but whoa! Drink bowling! It's never getting old, guys. It's never getting old. I'm going to leave the back of that one blank because, oh, I quite like that poking out the top of the door. That looks kind of cool. I like that. Leave it like that. Tips out the top of the journal, but that's okay. I'm going to add more bits sticking out anyway. Yeah, I like that. Oh. No. I thought I had an idea, but I didn't. Well, I did, but it was a bad one. So, may mind. Okay. Alrighty then. What have we got next? I went through and worked out all my pages the other night, and I think, oh yes, that's what I need to do. I need to move so this is going to be Fran. Both those pages are going to be Fran. This is the Fezziwigs with the party. That's going to be Belle. That is going to be the Ghost of Christmas Past. I'm going to stick his fire extinguisher hat over him. So we're going to have the Ghost of Christmas Past. Oh, hang on. Yeah, the Ghost of Christmas Past. That doesn't work, does it? Maybe I'll have to do them a little bit out of order. I might have to do Fran and Belle together. Unless I do the Fezziwigs there and then do Fran and Belle together there. But then they're out of order as well. I kind of wanted to use this pocket for Fran because that's a pocket there. I think the black would look really good for the morning, and I could do a Victorian morning card to go in there. Maybe I'll just do an intro page for the Fezziwigs party, or an invitation for the Fezziwigs party, and then the actual party. That would work. And then we'll have Belle there. Yes, we'll do Belle there. And then this will be the Ghost of Christmas Past again. And then I'm going to use this bit as the extinguisher, because he puts the extinguisher over him and all you can see is the light from the thingy. And because this is stuck to here, I can take this off and it'll be fine. Okay, so the Ghost of Christmas Past will go there, and then his fire extinguisher will be on here, so you close it. Bye bye Ghost of Christmas Past. Yes, okay. Then we've got the Ghost of Christmas Present. That's a new signature, so I'm going to put this on here like that because it's really pretty, it's Christmassy, and it just about fits. And that can be the introduction to the Ghost of Christmas Present, which is stave 2. It's going to all be the Ghost of Christmas Present. And then the mist rolls in, and the shadowy presence is the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. And what I wanted to do, that's right, I wanted to swap that grey with the black here. Hands up if you can hear the Muppets Christmas Carol music in your head. Do 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 do. Oh, this is too scary. We'll see you at the finale. Can't help it. Okay, so here's the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Here's the mist. And then it's all shrouded in dark. There's the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. See? Ooh, I might make this a pocket. Ooh, Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. It's a shame I can't turn that round. Have it the other way. But if I do that, he'll be at the back. Unless I do that. Just stick that onto there like that. And then, no, dream sequence, no. Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Oh no, there's a bit in between, isn't? No, there isn't. The ghost, the Hunger and Want, and the Ghost of Christmas Present disappears, poof, on the stroke of midnight. And then there's an uncommonly cold mist, and he's surrounded by darkness, and bum bum bum. Okay. Let's put him in there. We'll put these two together, I think. Even if I just stick that onto there, that'll be better. So this is Scrooge standing in the darkness going, oh no, you know what? And then we've got a few dismal things. The body and the green, the thingies, and then Caroline. And then we've got Cratchit's Christmas, Poor Tiny Tim. I can probably draw a couple of these gravestones over on this page as well. And then back where he should be. Oh no, blah blah blah. Hang on a minute, what day is it? Christmas Day. I'm going to have to add a few pages at the back because there's too many pages here. Or I add a few extra pages from here into this signature from the Ghost of Christmas Present. Because he's too near the back now. I don't have enough. Only 26 scenes, you see, in 30 odd pages. So, well, anyway, this is going to be the Ghost of Christmas. Oops. I keep knocking things on the floor today. What's up with me? Maddie. I swear she doesn't make a sound all morning, and the minute I start recording, she's making those grotty, disgusting dog noises. It's gross, Maddie. Stop it. It's a scooch smaller. not going to decal that edge because it's easier to stick it down on the inside if it's not decaled. Okay. Can I fit that in there? Oh, I think I just about can. Take a tiny bit off here. Okay, that fits there. Now I'm going to have to take just a scooch off that side. Perfect. So let's get that edge stuck down first. Where's my tape? To order some more tape soon. Nearly out. I swear, double-sided tape and glue sticks. I need shares. Because this is going to be at the front of a signature, I'm making sure that it's going to be fully stuck down onto the paper. Otherwise, it could get messy. I'll start curling up all over. Okay, so this has got to go. Stuck a little bit too quickly. There we go. You know, I might even leave that loose. It's kind of like a Christmas card insert, isn't it? Nothing wrong with a bit of layering. Okay, so that's the Ghost of Christmas Present. He's coming next. This is going on the Ghost of Christmas Past. Now what did I use for her? Ghost of Christmas Past, I used that, didn't I? I've got some more of those somewhere. Chat amongst yourselves, this could take a while. I know I've got some more of those angels because they came from a calendar and I only used the red-haired ones in my journal. So I know that the golden haired ones are still in here somewhere. I have some more somewhere. Should be in here. Some paper, if all else fails I just redraw it. But I could have sworn I had some more. Aha! See, I knew I had some. Knew it. What did I tell you? You just know when you've got something somewhere. You just know. They're not quite the same. I think that one will work better because she's kind of triangular shaped, whereas this one's long and thin. So, Ghost of Christmas yet to come. No, Ghost of Christmas past. Oh, past? No, you're past. Sorry, I can't help it. It's funny. Am I the only person who thinks Christmas Carol is hilariously funny? So if I make her there, we do something shiny down here that's, oh, look at the light, look at the light. And then I make this go across here like that with the extinguisher on there. And then all you'll be able to see is the shiny gold light coming out from the bottom of the extinguisher. See? That's my plan, Stan. And I think what I'm going to do to strengthen this is stick that to there. Because that's already sewn on the front, so I might as well. So let's just stick a bit of glue on here. Because I kind of like the idea of the Ghost of Christmas Past surrounded by the trees, because that's where they went, isn't it? They went into the forest. So I think that's cool. Yes, I like that. Okay, so the Ghost of Christmas Past, let's tear her out this way. I'm doing this so that I've got the white core showing on the paper. There's an easy way to remember that, because depending on which way you tear it, like if you tear it that way, so you get a white edge, you get a white edge, but if you tear it that way, you don't get a white edge. Okay, so the way to remember it is this. If you want the rough edge, you rough things up. Rough things up. There's the white edge. Get it? I thought I was clever. It's an easy way to remember it anyway. Okay. I don't really want her arm in it, so I'm just going to chop her off there. And maybe I'll just get rid of this hand. Actually, if I do it that way, I can get rid of that hand as well. There we go. Keep those. I can use those in something else. Put them in my collage bits. Okay, so this is the Ghost of Christmas Past. Let's pop her on there. And I need an extinguisher. Her extinguisher is going to need to be that shape. Okay. Somewhere, got some gold. Somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. No, that's ratchets. Oh, that baker's twine I want for the fezziwigs. Let's pull that out. Oh, I know. Hold that thought. The gold one. No! Did I throw it out already? Gosh darn it! I have to. I just had a bit of wrapping paper the other day. Oh, here's the other bit. Gold wrapping paper, there we go. There we go. It's got reindeers on it, but that's okay. Don't mind a reindeer or two. Okay, so I was kind of thinking, use this down here. Oh yeah, this stuff doesn't tear, does it? I remember. Okay. Oh, look at that. Could get the reindeer under there. I don't think all three of them will fit. Well, they might if we do it that way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's do that. That's cute. So the scene is, he's trying to get rid of the spirit. Stop tormenting him. Showing him the error of his ways and all that. And so, he uses the ghost's hat, which is a fire extinguisher, to put over his head. To try and get rid of him. And it gets rid of the ghost, but it doesn't stop his light shining out from underneath it. Going on, doesn't actually matter which way it goes on. That's going to have a bit of black anyway. Okay, that'll work. I wish my sleeves would stay up. Alright, let's put I can't really cut this paper. I wonder if I can tear it. I don't think it tears. I think it is plasticky. But we can try, right? We can try. Yeah, it doesn't tear. We're going to have to cut it. So let's use these. So we can at least attempt to cut it in a reasonably straight line. There we go. If I do it like that, so it goes into there, just cut that bit off there. Goes across there. Stick that bit on there, so that bit needs to come off there. Like that. So, there's that, and there's her, and there's the extinguisher. Where's the extinguisher going? The extinguisher's going there. Oh, we need to move it down a bit there. So she's going there. Okay. You keeping you awake, Maddie? Okay, we're getting there. All right. Well, that's kind of cool because that kind of looks like her dress now as well. Oh, I like it. I like it. A bit smidge of more off this side. I'm trying not to cut the reindeer's legs off. Yeah, it looks like her. It looks like her dress. I didn't even think of that when I started doing it, but of course it looks like her dress. Now let's stick one side at a time. Okay. Probably shouldn't bend that yet. Oh, I keep thinking it's Friday. I don't know why I keep thinking it's Friday. Hello, peeps. Didn't stick that bit at all. I thought I had. So that's our little meat on that page, and once it's sewn together, I'll actually stick that down on this side, but I'm not going to do it just yet because they're not stuck together. They're not stuck down in the right place yet. A little bit there. Okay, so that'll get stuck on there once it's all stuck together. Now, I don't like that grey, so what I'm going to do is back it with some black. Yeah, let's do it this way round because that's a nice straight edge. That seems strange to waste it. And this is all scrappy bits I can just chop off. There we go. Paper over, didn't I? So let's do that there. Before I cut it out, where's my white pencil? This is going to be so much easier with white. Okay, so if that's my lips, it's going to be about there-ish. So I'm just drawing the back side of the... I thought I'd put it down the wrong way round then, but I haven't. So this is the little funnel bit at the top. See, there's method in my madness. No, Wednesday's the normal day I stream. I do Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays a lot. But Wednesday is my every week. But I've been doing Mondays as well for the whole of December, so I don't really know why I'm confused. It just feels like Friday. Maybe it's because the kids are off school. Okay. So she's going to go there, like that. And then see, he tried to put out her light, but he couldn't. And I didn't do the handle. Still didn't do the handle. Does that look okay? Yes, I think so. Would it look better that way round? No. It stands out better this way. Okay, so what I need to do now, let's put a handle on the damn thing. So let's do this the easy way. Ooh, the lid's already off my glue. Let's do it this side. So I need to make sure I've got enough room. That's where he's going to go. That's going to go there. Like that. So somewhere around that size. Let's see. I like the shape of that. It's a concentration. Okay, there's my handle. That's going to go on there like that. Make sure it matches. Yep, that's going to work nicely. Stick it down separately, but that's fine. Okay, so now what I need to do is do something to this. Where's my pencil case? Okay, so let's jazz this up a bit, make it look a little bit more like an actual fire extinguisher. Oh, that pen's rubbish. That's better. forgotten that I was streaming. Worked till 3? Ugh. I thought I was the only crazy person who did that. Chosen your word for next year? Finish. Finish the dam. Fill in the blank. Where's my handle gone? There he is. Hey. I don't think there's any rules that you can't have 2 words of the year if you want them. Do they go together? Can you put them together in a phrase that would help? Yeah, I'm at the same point, Inlay. I know what I want it to mean. I know how the word feels. I just can't think of the word yet. Seriously? Where's the handle gone again? How? How does this happen? There it is. There it is. I got it. Oh, yes, I need to make sure I've got room for the handle. So the handle's going to go there. Depth and wonder. What about the depth of wonder? Immediate. Oh, remediate. I was going to say immediate. That's a bit ambitious, isn't it? Procrastinators unite and all that. Just waiting for it to stick. Okay, I think for my handle, I'm going to put this on it because I don't think this is going to stay down if I don't. Why are you printing? Did I tell you to print something? I don't believe I did I? I definitely didn't tell you to print anything. Who's printing to my printer? Weird. Suspect somebody's picked the wrong printer. Their little settings thing. It's easily done. I'll probably get a text from next door going, I'm sorry, I printed something to your printer. No, you didn't, because I cancelled it. Okay. that's why I couldn't lift that page up, because I'd stuck it down with a pair of paper clips. If I had something to say. Yeah, tidy your damn desk up, woman. Probably. Okay, so there's the Ghost of Christmas Present. No, Ghost of Christmas Past. Ah, go away! Stop bothering me! Twinkle, 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 twinkle. I've got some glitter glue actually, some gold glitter glue. I might just put a few sparkles here over the top of this, because this is shiny, but it looks more pearlescent through the tracing paper. So I might just put a few like sprayed sparkles coming out. That would look cool. I think that is a bit of a mess, but I don't really know what to do with it. Maybe if I put a bit of lace over it or something, that would look good, but I can't do that until I've stuck this down. Well, I could do that, but no, I'll leave it till I sew the book together, because anything like that, if it's going to cross 2 pages... My voice is for each character. You enjoying my Ghosts of Christmas Past and Present? I am the Ghost of Christmas Present. Come in and know me better, man. I even go red in the face when I do that one. Okay, Ghost of Christmas Present, done. Fezziwig's Party, right, this is going to be Belle. Let's put a thing on there just to keep that out of the way. Like that. Okay, so I found this. This is actually supposed to be Mr. Pickwick. It's a Dickens series of illustrations from that Good Housekeeping, and it's supposed to be Mr. Pickwick. But I think it looks like a Christmas party. They've even got mistletoe up, look. So I'm going to say Christmas party. I think I'll do, I was going to do kind of a raggedy type thing, which would be fun. It'd be like collage type thing. So let's use this page for these illustrations. And I think I will cut it this way, up here. Like that. Okay, so we can have these guests at the party over here. Now these two layered over the top there. Put these two up here under the mistletoe. Now, do I want a background? Or do I just want a fussy cut? I never want a fussy cut, but I might fussy cut these. Yeah, I think we need a background. So, fussy cutting. What do I don't like fussy cutting, but yeah, sometimes it's got to be done, isn't it? I don't know who this illustration by, it didn't say. Naughty Naughty, Good Housekeeping. Apparently until 1974 they didn't credit their illustrators unless the illustrators had also written the article. Do I actually need the line bits? Actually, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I could get rid of those, just cut out the characters. I'm going to do a background anyway, I don't need any of that. Fussy cutting is good for your soul. Ugh. I'm bored already. I don't have time for this stuff. I would much rather tear things out and paint around the edges. But because I've got a white page at the moment, I don't know. I don't really want to paint a background at the moment, but if I paint a background in after I've stuck them down, then I'm going to need to have fairly clean edges, I think. I'm not going around every tiny detail. And a plique quilter. That sounds like somebody with a lot more patience than me. I can quilt. I'm good at quilting. I can embroider too. I'm very good at embroidering. I just don't have the patience to do it. Big projects all at once. I do 3 rows of crochet on board. So I've got so many projects on the go. He looks like he's not wearing any trousers. It's very disturbing. I take it he's wearing those cream breeches that they used to wear, the leggings, but look, he looks like he's not wearing any trousers. It's very worrying. Cat looks suitably disturbed. Yeah, we'll leave the shadows in between them with the cat. I like that. Yeah, I'll leave the shadows in between and the cat, that'll do. One. I don't know if that will be on the page, but I kind of like it, so we'll keep it there for now. Okay. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? When Frogs Sing 2020 starts officially for teaching in a month, but there is some stuff at the beginning of the year that will go up that's kind of self-study bits and pieces to do with word of the year and all that kind of stuff. If you haven't figured it out already by then, I'll give you some ideas for journaling. You can currently get When Frogs Sing on my website until January 5th and get Christmas Chronicles free. And it's all fun stuff. You don't need to worry about being behind or anything like that. We've just had somebody sign up yesterday, so Cody's signed up just before it even started, and she's only just started doing hers, so you know, everybody's working at their own pace. Don't worry about being behind or it being halfway through the class or anything like that. Monthly sign-ups for When Frogs Sing 2020 will be going up shortly. I'm hoping to have them up by the weekend so that anybody who wants to use December payday to pay for January can do so. But you can sign up anytime. You can also sign up anytime on Patreon as well and get the archives over there. Over Christmas, let's see. What's the date today? 16th. So 18th, I'm doing. Well, the plan currently, you know, health and everything else permitting. Wednesday and Friday, I'm doing Christmas Crafternoons. Well, that's a good name for it. December Junk Journaling Christmas Crafternoons. I never thought of that before. Oh, I might do that for this week. Or next week, maybe. So the 18th and the 20th. The 21st, on the Saturday, if you want to join us for our Christmas party, students, subbies, patrons, followers, anybody who wants to join is welcome to. You need to sign up to the Trello though for that, which the link is below, so that you get a notification. That will be about 5-ish on Saturday, maybe a bit before if I feel like it. Bring wine, bring your journal. Whatever. And then next week, let's see, the 23rd. I might not do the 20th. I might not do next week, the 23rd. I might not do the Monday and Friday next week because I do want to have some time off, and me and Mika are going to spend some time doing admin as well. And for me, doing admin, just copying and pasting links and stuff is time off because it means I don't have to be creative. It's different kind of brain work. It's nice to just sit and copy and paste and watch films and things like that. So that's going to be that. Plus I get the car back. So I'll probably be out and about a bit next week. But Christmas Day, for those of you who are having a quiet Christmas or on your own for Christmas or whatever, I will be streaming Christmas Day. I'm going to do the parental things and obligatories, and then I'm going to do Christmas Day lunch. I'm out, and then as soon as I get back from lunch I will start streaming. So probably about 3 or 4ish Christmas Day. That's UK time. So it's 5 o'clock now. So let's say 4. Let's say I'll definitely be on by 4. Because my table's booked till 1:30 to 2:30. But I might stop and have a drink or something. Since it's Christmas. By a drink, I mean go next door to Starbucks. Because they're open on Christmas Day. For lunch. I think they're open 11 till 3 for people who are working Christmas Day. So yeah, let's say definitely 4ish. So an hour ago on Christmas Day. But I won't do Monday or Friday next week. Next week I'm having some creative time off. Classes finish on Saturday. And next week is just going to be my sit and chill week. And the following week, New Year's Day as well. But I might do New Year's Eve, which is the Tuesday. Because again, I don't go anywhere New Year's Eve. I hate New Year's Eve. I like Christmas. I love Christmas. But I like to spend Christmas on my own. That's why I like it. Me and the pups, doing some crafty bits and bobs, and I don't mind sharing it with you guys. New Year's Eve I absolutely hate. I refuse to go out on New Year's Eve. It's just one of those days. Because I don't drink, like drink, I always end up being the taxi home, and I hate driving on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Because I don't trust other people not to be idiots. So, yeah. Okay. A bit missing there. So yeah, I might do New Year's Eve as well. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one who doesn't want to go out on New Year's Eve. Plus, I mean, who would want to go out on New Year's Eve when it's planner setup day for 2020, right? Yeah, I'm hypersensitive to sound too. Do you have Asperger's, Inlay? Plus, I don't want to go out anywhere without the dogs because the dogs don't like the fireworks. Okay, I think if I let's just do that bit there so you can see her dress. And oh, might as well just cut it out. It's nice and easy. I don't like all the noise. I don't mind having a get together, you know. My kind of New Year's Eve party involves a few friends, a couple of friendly drinks, some snacks, and game of Pictionary or something. That's my idea of a good Christmas Eve. I don't like crowds. I don't. It's not that I don't like crowds. I just don't like people, and crowds tend to involve people. And I'd rather be home with my dogs. I've never been one for going out and getting drunk just for the sake of it. I don't understand. I don't know. It's just me, okay? But I figure if you have to get so drunk that you don't remember what happened in order to enjoy an evening that you're not going to remember anyway, then maybe going out and partying is not your best idea. Maybe you should stay home and do something productive. Just saying. It used to confuse me as a student too. So what did you do last night? Oh, we went out. It was brilliant. Oh yeah? What happened? I don't know. I was so drunk I don't remember. So how do you know you had a good time then? You literally don't remember any of it. You don't like having to be responsible for other adults. Yeah. Yeah, same. And there's nothing worse than being sober sister on New Year's Eve. I'd rather be at home with a good book and a non-alcoholic beverage and my dogs. So yeah, I think I'll stream New Year's Day, Christmas Day, and then New Year's Eve. Again, around 3-ish. Until whatever time the fireworks start. Which around here could be like 3:10. They're all a bit crazy for the fireworks around here. There's one bloke in particular over the back of us who sets fireworks off just any occasion. Christmas Day, fireworks. Halloween, fireworks. Bonfire night, fireworks. 4th of July, fireworks. St. George's Day, fireworks. Thursday, fireworks. A drink, a couple of drinks, even getting quite tipsy. I mean, my dad used to drink New Year's Eve because he never ever drank the rest of the year. But New Year's Eve, he always got a taxi and he always had a little bit of a tipple. And because he didn't drink very often, 2 whiskies and he was under the table and having a good time. But he always remembered what was going on the next day, and he was never so drunk he couldn't walk. He was funny drunk. Okay, if I layer them up like that, that looks like she's standing on her shoulder. Okay, we might have to overlap these a little bit strangely. I might have to do a bit more with her dress over there. I don't not drink because I'm against drinking. I don't drink because I'm a control freak and I don't like the idea of not knowing what's going on. I'd rather be sober sister. But, there's a difference between having one or two social drinks and knowing how much you can handle and being so legless you don't even remember how you got home. That's just crazy. I've never understood that. And it makes no sense to me at all that you have so many drinks on a night out to have a good time that you don't remember whether you had a good time or not. Does that, where's the logic in that? You're a lightweight, yeah, me too. One Irish coffee and I'm like, and that's after a meal. I do like an Irish coffee, and I do have a bottle of rum in the kitchen. I absolutely love rum, and I'm not averse to a rum and coke, but I drink if I'm at home. I don't drink if I go out. And honestly, that bottle of rum and coke has been sat, that bottle of rum, it's golden spice rum, so it's quite strong. You don't really need to you don't really need to drink a lot of it. And I'm a lightweight, so I think that's been sat since, I think 2007? No, 2006. 2006. And I've still got that much of it left. It's a litre bottle and I've still got that much left. Because it doesn't even occur to me most of the time, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the feeling what alcohol does to me, no. Unless I've got a cold or I've got pain or something like that, and then I'm like, yeah, bring on the gin. I totally understand why people used to drink gin for a cold, because, yeah, absolutely. Give me the gin. I've got the flu. Just keep ladling it out. I'll let you know when I'm done. Because if nothing else, you sleep through it then. Oh, are we done yet? Crikey, that was a job and a half. I know, we've still got a bit more to do. Probably would have been quicker to redraw these. Doesn't taste nice. I think that depends what you drink and how you drink it. I'm a little partial to a Black Russian, I have to admit. Tia Maria rum and coke, yes please. I like a G&T. I'm not averse to a bit of Southern Comfort. But usually when I'm out, I'm driving, and when I'm at home, it doesn't even occur to me to drink. Okay, where's that bit that goes on the top now? Where's the black bit from the top? Oops. Where's the black bit that goes across the top? For goodness sakes. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm going to put that there, like that. Yup. Put a bit of sticky tacky on that side. It's where the book's going to bend, so best to make sure that bit's stuck down. Oh, I'm sorry, that bit's in the glare. I didn't realise that. Okay. Let's worry about you two in a minute. I think I'm going to have to... No, you're going to have to overlap because of her feet. So let's put you there. Need a glue book. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. 1, 2. 3. Oops. Well, I made a right pig's ear of that. Paper's thicker than I thought it was. There we go. Oh, it's a lot easier when you can see where your glue is. I need to get some more of that multicoloured glue. Okay, so let's put Mother there. Nope. There we go. Ooh, just fit that in. Okay, these two here, and then let's put these two over here. Away in the background, maybe. Kind of like her under the mistletoe, looking a little coy. Let's pop them over there then. That's better. chair. There we go. What I'll do with these is just go round with a, I'm going to get one of my fine liners. I don't think I've got one here. I need one of my 0.5 fine liners. I can't use a ballpoint pen because that'd be different colour ink. But I'll just get a fine liner and sketch in just a little bit of there so they don't look quite so stuck out in the open. And maybe put in a little bit of the shadowing. I think that'd be quite fun. Actually, let me find my fine liner and do that now. There's my 0.8. Oh, there's a 005, look. Ha. Oh, now tell me you work. Tell me you work. Tell me you work. She does, she does, she does. So I can finish off. Just in the same style. Like that. Go. See, now it looks like it's part of the page. Let's do another one just here. Fill that bit in there. Yeah, that looks good. Got Grandma here. She's got a, let's go around her bonnet because I took some of the outline off her bonnet there. So I'll just go round it again. There we go. Now she stands out. A couple of curls there as well from her hat. We've got his hair sticking out, which I carve. Like so. He's just weird. So this girl's dress is kind of dotted down. Let's dot her down there like that. And his back is kind of here. And she's a little bit more forward than he is, so let's outline her just a little bit. So she stood under that mistletoe, waiting for someone to come along. And then there's this chap, she's got her dress comes down here like this, and then out there like that. Kind of a dark panel. I don't want to draw his shape in, but I'm going to continue the lines of his coat so he fades out rather than just coming to an abrupt stop. There we go. Maybe the tail of his coat could come out that way there. Just a little bit. There we go. She lost a bit of her tiara. Let's put that back in, and her hair. we go. Anybody else missing an appendage? Did I chop anybody else's bits off anywhere? No. Okay, so let's put back in some of these shadows that we cut out. Cat looks very concerned. What are you doing with my mummy? Leave her alone. Okay, let's do some I don't want to do too much. I just want, you know, if you put a little bit of shading in just the right places, you can give them the impression of standing on a shiny waxed floor, you see, which is what I'm trying to do. It just gives them depth. It means that they're standing on the floor as opposed to floating in midair. Sorry, I didn't realise you couldn't see that. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do to liven this up a little bit, not go crazy. Whoops! Crafter lunch! I've really got to tidy this table up. I think what we'll do is colour in the mistletoe. Oh, mistletoe has white berries, doesn't it? Getting out the red pen. Just add a little greenery to it. Okay. There we go. So this is going to be the morning card, and that's going to be Fran. And we've got the Fezziwigs and then Belle. Okay, so got some drawing of girls to do, but what I want to do is make the Fezziwigs invitation. So let's see how big I'm going to do it. Make it. Oh, that's a perfect size. Oh well, there you go. That's that done then. Perfecto. So what I wanted to do, I thought I would use some fabric to sort of represent the Fezziwigs. And I'm thinking something like this for Mr. Fezziwig. And I think that lovely holly for Mrs. Fezziwig. Yes, I like that. That's pretty. So if I put those on there, like that. Oh, look at that. It's just the right width. Bet I couldn't do that again. Bet you I couldn't. Okay, let's put those there. Oh no, that's far too busy. Something a little plainer, but not too plain. I think this looks like the kind of fabric Mrs. Fezziwig would have made a dress out of. So, I'm going to do kind of a fabric collage on one side. And the invitation on the other. Ooh! Wisdom teeth. Ow. I'm lucky. All of my wisdom teeth have had plenty of room to come in because I've had so many other teeth pulled out. Big teeth, small jaw, so they removed teeth, which meant I had a little bit of room when my wisdom teeth came through, but I did get an abscess in this one, which is why I've got no teeth on this top row. I've got 3 teeth missing, plus my wisdom tooth. But by the time I actually... It was abscessed, but it wasn't causing me any pain. And then suddenly one day I woke up in absolute agony. Like, literally, I couldn't even move my mouth to tell people I was in pain. I was just like, no. So I went straight to the dentist. And without even checking me, he shoved some... Well, obviously he checked, you know, but I'm going... and crying. So straight away he put some anaesthetic in it just to stop it hurting while I waited, which was amazing. But then by the time he got to actually looking at the tooth, it was my wisdom tooth, and it had a ruptured abscess underneath, and it was so badly abscessed. He just put his fingers in and he went and pulled it out. And then they had a lot of cleaning up to do. And now there's antibiotics and injections and steroids and goodness knows what else. But yeah, I was lucky. I didn't have to have a operation or anything. It rotted itself out. Okay. I might cut this card down just a scooch, just so that the fabric edges hang out a tiny bit. I don't want to go crazy. I'm like literally just cutting off millimetres, the width of the blade of my scissors. But I just think it'll help it. Probably should have used my trimmer so it was straight, but yeah, see that? Just you can't see the card behind it now, which I like. Okay, let's get some Mr. Fezziwig. So it's going to be Mr. Fezziwig. Again, that seems like the kind of jacket he'd wear. Some very, very fancy, not overly fancy, but going all out for Christmas type thing. Can't cut that for some reason, don't know. I can't tear it for some reason. Oh, I think it's slightly cross-grained. Okay. These bits come from a quilter who uses a rotary cutter, apparently. Instead of tearing their fabric, just tear your fabric, for God's sake. I've got a cup of coffee sitting there. I wonder I'm thirsty. Yeah, big teeth, small jaw. Well, I didn't have them all out, but you wouldn't know unless you've known me for a long time. But and obviously now I've got a massive gap has appeared in my bottom teeth for no reason. Well, there is a reason, but all of my bottom teeth used to be completely straight, and then my top teeth were just, my front two teeth were straight but slightly growing that way, so they were perfectly straight but one behind the other, and then the two teeth next to them were virtually turned sideways to fit behind the two teeth. And then I got a snaggle tooth here, so I ended up having, after they took the teeth out here, because the wisdom tooth infected the tooth next to it, so they took that one out at the same time. And then eventually the next one went, and they said, well, it's either have root canal, and I'm like, nope, take it out. Every time they mention root canal, I'm like, no, just pull it out. Just get rid of it. So then I had 3 teeth gone here, and they said, I said, oh, maybe I'll have enough room for the rest of my teeth now. And they said, no, it won't make any difference. Well, within 6 weeks, these front teeth had all started shifting. And this tooth now is completely flat. And my snaggle tooth doesn't stick out. It grows, it's at a funny angle, but it doesn't stick way out anymore. It used to stick out like that, and now it kind of sticks out that way. So it's still out, but it's not sideways. And then this side, this tooth is completely straight. So instead of being, if that's my front tooth, instead of being like that, it's now like that. So it's gradually moving sideways. But they took out another tooth on this side so that it could do that. But I think I need another one out in order for them to both move. But then I bit into something one day, and something went straight down in between my middle 2 teeth at the bottom, and now massive gap. I think actually it was my lip ring went in between them, because I can't think of anything else that would be strong enough to push them apart. But now every time I bite into anything, they push a bit further apart, so there's nothing I can do unless I get braces or something put on them, which I don't really want to do. I'm 50 nearly. I keep saying I'm 50. I'm not 50 yet. I'm not far off. Okay. But yeah, all those years they told me there was nothing they could do about my front teeth being crooked. Even if because my teeth were big and my jaw was small, so there was absolutely nothing they could do, absolutely nothing. And then I hit 40 and they started taking teeth out. And lo and behold, my teeth straightened out. And I was like, why couldn't you have taken a tooth out when I was 20? And they would have moved around much easier. It wouldn't have hurt. Okay. So I've got Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig. I wonder if I've got a bit of double-sided lace that I could put down the middle there. Or any kind of white lace would work, wouldn't it? Something a little bit frilly for Christmas, maybe. But I don't think I want stark white, because that's not white. That's not white. That's only... that's a bit too Santa Claus. Oh, that would be nice on her side, because this is frilly. This is ruffled. So what if we did ruffled on her side, like that? That's pretty. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. Do a ruffle on her side. And on his side, we'll do like a satin ribbon or something like that. Or is that too Santa Claus? Well, I suppose for somebody who is very into Christmas, dressing like Santa Claus is not necessarily a bad thing, is it? No, that's a stretchy one. That'll be a nightmare to sew. Let's use the same one, shall we? Should we use the same one on both sides? So you've got a ruffle down the middle. It looks like a man's tie then, doesn't it? Like the ones in the 70s where it was a clip-on that you clipped onto your thing and tucked into your waistcoat. My dad had so many of those. In lots of different colours. He had one that was yellow with brown. It was just horrible. Oh, the 70s. The 70s. No, so bad, so bad. Yeah, how about if we do that? If we do... There's Mr. Fezziwig and Mrs. Fezziwig. And then that. And then that. That's cute. I like that. It's pretty. I like it. I do wonder whether maybe a little bit of... Oh, if I had some of this in red, that would be perfect. But I haven't got any red or white. Bit of red ribbon. I wonder if I've got some dark red ribbon. Velvet red ribbon would be good. No, I think that's all the red I've got. I don't think that bit's long enough. Ooh, it could do. It could do. That doesn't match though. What about gold brocade? A ton of this stuff. What if we gave him the brocade to go with his gold coat? His gold stars on it now. He looks like the little drummer boy. Somewhere between Elton John and the little drummer boy, so maybe not. Right, black. That's red and black is very nice. No, I don't know if that's black actually, it might be navy blue. It's nice though. Oh, I quite like the dark, I think. I've got black sari ribbon. What about that? Ugh, I can never find the ends on these things. That's the end, but it's not an outside end, it's an inside end. Fine. About a bit of black. Too severe. Oh, there's the end. So I can put that back in. That's good. At least I found the end of my sari ribbon, right? 3 of them! I didn't know they were in there, as you can tell. That's pretty. No. Oh, I know what I can do. This could be entertaining because I've never done it before. This could be hilarious, in fact. Hilarious! Ooh! No. No. I do not want to dress him up like Santa. Oh! Keep falling out my chair. I swear the seat of my chair's started sloping that way. No. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. Let's have a look. Which of these would be the best? I quite like that one actually because it's busy. Or we could go with white. What about the white? Again, it's very Santa. Oh, what about the black? Oh, that's nice. That's dark without being too dark. Yes, okay. There we go, we have a winner. We have a winner. Alrighty, here's what we're going to do. Oh, I've got some red sari fabric there. What's that like? It's got black on it as well. Too dark. Nope. Let's stick with what we were going to do. Okay. This is going to be fun because I've never done this before and I don't really know what I'm doing. But I watched my mum do it and then I saw somebody else do it on a journal. I think, oh, Anna did it on my journal. My big journal. And I thought, I could have one of them. But I don't know if I can do it. So this will be entertaining, to say the least. I'm going to need that. I don't need those. I don't need that. Put that out of the way. Okay. Oh, I'll keep that and put that there. So what I need is a bit of card. Let's do it about an inch wide. I think that's probably going to be about right. Okay. My mum used to do it on cotton, and I did hers on paper. So I'm thinking we can do this. Okay. We've got this. Okay, I need to get a bit of this, but I don't know how much I'm going to need. Let's guesstimate twice as much and a bit. And then I need to take this just a little bit thicker than the card. Left is the widest, so that bit can go over there. Okay. Frazzle these. A lot easier than doing the white one. Okay. Stretch it out a bit. Okay. So we get it ruffled on the edges. All right. Please bear in mind, I have no idea what I'm doing. But that's never stopped me before. I know what it's supposed to look like, so it can't be that hard to put it together, right? Okay. We're going to start with putting that on there. But come here. You need to come here a bit. Turn it on. That'll be a good idea. Let's move that over just a scooch. There we go. Okay. Let's start with a straight stitch. Just to lock it in place. Okay, now the theory is that you ruffle this by by doing this all the way up. So you kind of gather it in the middle. That's the theory. If nothing else, we'll end up with a nice piece with a bit of sewing down the middle. But, you know, we won't know unless we try. I'm thinking maybe I should do a straight stitch first and then worry about making it look pretty afterwards. Man, this is fiddly. Why did I think this would be a good idea? Well, it's working. I'm just getting it past the foot each time. Hold on, let me see if I can show you what I'm doing. Close your eyes if you get seasick. Okay. Can you see that? You kind of can, right? So there's my paper, and there's my bit of thing, and there's the last one. There's the thing where my foot lifts up, and I'm just pinching this bit and shoving it under the foot and trying to keep it straight. And pinching and shove and keep it straight. A little bit more. Okay, and pinch. Pinch and shove. My mum made this look so much easier, and she used to do it so that it went that way and then that way and then that way and that. I don't even know how she did that. Woo! Let's not go that fast, okay? Slow down there, brother. It's looking cute. Oh, this has come loose. My tension's going mad. Why is my tension going mad? Ah, she's come out from there. She's come out from there. Go back in there. Go back in there. No, come on. You're supposed to be under that clip. Get back in there. There we go. Me and my sewing machine. Oh, no. Scooch and... Slow down. See, now you've gone too far and I can't scooch. scooch and we slow in the middle, yeah. I love how straight this thing sews. I'd forgotten what it was like to be able to just sew in a straight line without having to fight it. My little machine, bless it, it's cool and everything, but man, it's trouble. Okay, getting to the end. Not quite sure how that's going to work. Okay, here we go. A bit more. I think, yeah, that's the end. So if I can scooch that in there a little bit more, a bit further, there we go. So just one more, go on, one more, there we go, and then back. And one more. I think we've done it. I think I've done, oh, it's bloody caught underneath again. Keeps doing that on the last stitch. And I don't know why. Why does it do that on the last stitch? I must be doing something that's not working. Maybe I'm not pushing the, am I not putting the needle up far enough or something maybe? I don't know what it's called. It's like a ruffly thing. Look, how cute is that? It's like a ruffly thing, right? I'm so excited. Does the big one have an auto feeder? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. If I put 2 bits of fabric in there at the edges and hit, I was going to say hit send, but hit the pedal, as long as I don't go too fast, it will just keep going in a straight line. But it doesn't have any grids or anything, so I don't know what an auto feeder is. But if I line it up with the edge of the foot and I just hit play, it goes in a straight line. But if I go too fast, it goes wah! But if it goes too fast, I go ah! So look at that, look how cute. I love this. My mum's going to be so proud of me. Your mum, this week I've made a ruffle and I've threaded my own bobbin. Isn't it cute? Oh, I like it. So I can cut this bit off at the bottom. I don't want to cut the threads off. I want to sew them in so they don't come undone. But that bit can come off. Oh, it doesn't want to tear, it's too small. Okay. I'll chop you off. And I'll, oh, it didn't chop straight, never mind. Ah, bits of fabric everywhere. Okay, so I did learn something. You need to start a little bit further up off the top than you think you do, because I started this exactly in line, and with the bending and the pushing it slid and it's about 1/4 inch too low. So if I'd started it 1/2 inch too high, that would have been about right, because that frayed edge would have been sticking up over the card. But I figure I can just take that bit of card like that and go snip like that, and now it doesn't stick out over the top. I'm so proud of myself. A gathered paper roll. What the hell is a gathered paper roll? That sounds ambitious. Everything I know about sewing, I've learned from my mum. Not an awful lot, because she didn't have the patience to teach me, because I wouldn't sit still for long enough, and I kept asking too many questions that she couldn't answer. My favourite question was, but why? Which used to drive her a little bit crazy. So everything I've learned, I know from watching my mum. Or from ringing up my mum and going, so, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm starting with. These are the pieces I've got. This is what I want to turn it into. How? She once talked me through doing an insect gathered top sleeve over the phone. And it worked as well. The secret is to do the gather first with loose stitching and then sew it from the top down. So you gather it first and then you put the gathered bit and then you sew it down that way and then you sew it down that way and then you sew it under the arm. Apparently. It worked anyway. That's what she told me to do and that's what we did and it worked. Gathered pleated ruffle rolls. Oh, is that what this is supposed to be? Oh, okay. It's just a ruffle. There's probably some crafter somewhere who's got their name attached to it as well. Demanding to be told. Demanding their name be credited every time. They're so like that in the crafting world. I don't understand it. Everything's been done before. I don't care if you thought these up 3 years ago. My mum's been making these since I was 10. They were big in the 70s and 80s, okay? Lacy. Scary. Actually, it'd be nice with a bit of flat lace. Not this gathered lace, but like flat lace that's the same on both sides. That would work nicely too, wouldn't it? I've got some crocheted flat lace. It's like creamy and it's crocheted and it kind of looks like it's got a daisy chain down the middle with little bits coming off it. I think it's like Belgian, not Belgian lace, Brussels lace. And it's crocheted and it's gorgeous. And I'm sure I could make something with that. That would be very cool. Okay. So this happened. Junk journalists took scrapbook papers and sewed them all together into ruffles to make a roll of scrap paper ruffles. It's cool. Yeah, it is cool. I'm not saying it's not cool. It is cool. That's a great idea. But paper ruffles are not a new thing any more than fabric ruffles are a new thing. I like this. This would make a good band, you know. Because it's quite sturdy. You know, like when you do on a page. See, now I'm thinking. Oh, I'll cover up the pictures though. Like when you do a band on a page like that and you stick it at the top and bottom and you put something underneath it like that. Wouldn't that be cool? I like that. I like that a lot. But that's not what we're going for. What we're going for is... Where's my bit of card? That's my bit of card that's the right side, I think. What we're going for is this. Under this, I'm putting the frizzied edges on the outside. So if I put that there and that there. Maybe trim it down just a touch more. Let's use the paper trimmer this time so it's actually square. That is why I have a paper trimmer after all. I mean, come on, if you're going to pay £6.50 for a paper trimmer off Amazon, then you might as well have one. Use it, right? Okay, now it's square. So, put that on there. That's good, it sticks off the edge now. And put that one on there. And it doesn't matter that there's a gap because this is going to go down the middle. Look at that! Oh, it looks so Christmassy. It looks so Christmassy. Oh my goodness. I really like this. This is awesome. Okay. Let's stick a bit of glue on it. A bit there and a bit there where I'm not going to sew. Stick that bit on there like that. And that bit on there like that. Okay. And I think I'll stick with straight stitching around the outside because this is going to be quite ruffly in the middle, and I might do kind of a coloured zigzag across the middle there. So let's do that. You can still see what I'm doing, right? Okay. Whoops! Crafter lunch. What's gone on the floor this time? My glue. Something else fell as well, but I don't know what it was. My eraser, I think. Okay. Oops. One further. I'm not winding it right the way round, that's why. There we go. I'm not twisting the thing all the way so the needle's in fully up. Okay, where did my needle go? Let's stick that on there. Excellent. All right, So this is going to go down the middle like that. Cute, right? I like it. It's cute. It's cute. Okay. I'm going to put some glue on the edges where I'm not going to be sewing on it, just to hold it in place. That's upside down. There we go. If we're going to do it, let's at least do it straight. There we go. All right, what are we going to do? Butterfly, hi! We haven't seen you in ages. Oh, moving house. Excellent, we're doing junk journals. You'll have plenty of fodder. Okay, what shall I use? Ooh, number 17's pretty. Ambitious. Let's go for a number 17. And let's use a different colour thread so it stands out. Let's use white. Have we got white? Of course we've got white. I've just bought a whole set of different colours. Thanks to you guys buying on my Amazon links. Look, I've got all these and all these. Hecking cute. Oh, I still need to sort out that box as well. Okay, there's got to be a way of getting into this. It's a resealable bag. So where's the sticky bit? Huh. Oh, it's resealable that way. Okay. Well, I only want that one, so. Let's use some white thread. White or yellow? I haven't got any gold. Oh, that looks gold. Is that gold? That might be gold thread. Well, metallic thread. Is that kind of a goldy colour? Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Is that one kind of a goldy colour? Oh, no, it's taupe. What's that one? Oh, there's the thing I was looking for. Hi, baby. What are you singing for? What's that one? That's kind of a goldy colour. I don't think it'll stand out as well as the white, though. And I've been using white all the way through, so let's stick with white. Oh, it's posh. It's got extra things on it. Hi, Boo-Boo. Hello. How are you doing? Hi. Heckin' fancy in your Christmas bandana. Huh? It's heckin' fancy, I'm telling you. Heckin' fancy. Okay. Oops. I almost managed to miss that one. It's very tight, that loop. There we go. Oops. Loop-de-loop around the end. I always managed to do that. Get the tail caught around the outside and then you have to unloop it. Where's it gone? There we go, that way. Hi, Scoob. No, it's going the wrong way around the needle. Stop it. Come on. Get back where you're supposed to be. There we go. It's enough of that, thank you. Okay, we're going to attempt to do fancy. Attempt to do fancy. We'll give it a go. Are you ready? Let's see. going sideways, okay. Oh, okay, I can do that. Ooh. Bit fast, bit fast. Okay. I can come back down the other side, I think. Although I'll be working against the ruffles. One more. There we go. Get your fabric out. Come on, you know you want to. Can you see that? I'll hold it up to the camera in a minute. It's pretty. But it's basically, it's gone down one side. Like that's the middle thread and it's all zigzagged this side. So I'm going to do it down the other side as well. Since the ruffles are sewn down, it should do it quite easily. Oh, machine, you are so lovely. Not bad for 20 quid on a second-hand site. 25 quid, sorry. Plus the £5 worth of petrol because I had to go and pick it up. And it was out in the middle of nowhere. Which is probably why it was easy to get. Nobody else wanted it. There. Okay, I have to do it until the thread swings across. Okay. Let me just sew in these things first. Where's my needle gone again? Maybe that's what fell on the floor. Heck. 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 Nope, it was my razor. It's there. Okay, so where's my black thread with my needle in it? Where did it go? Anyone? How? Like, how? Did I not literally just have it in my hand like 5 minutes ago? I need to find that though because it's got a needle sticking in it. I don't want the dogs to stand on it or anything. Okay. This one's got a smaller eye. I can't do both threads with this one. I have to do it one at a time. It's been scientifically proven that sticking your tongue out when you're threading a needle helps with accuracy. It's what my mum used to tell me. I suspect it's right up there with my dad having to turn the radio down so he can read road signs better. Or so he can see road signs better. Hands up if your dad used to do that. He'd be going along and he'd be looking for a road sign. He'd be getting frustrated. I'm looking for the road sign. I can't see the road signs. And then he'd turn the radio down so he could see better. Every time. Okay, so I have to find my black thread in a minute. Sup, Scoob? Do you need to go out? Can you give me a minute while I finish this? I'm nearly done, I promise. I'm just going to do this. And stick a thing on the back and I'm done. Promise. Okay. Look how cute. I'll have to try and, where's my focus? Focus. Here we go. Let me focus it for you. Isn't that pretty? See what I mean about it went all down one side on the other side of the red. So I've done the straight stitch up the middle and then it had this zigzag on one side on the white. So I turned around and came down the other side and I was almost spot on. It's almost a lattice design. It's like a millimetre off. But hey, a millimetre with my sewing is damn good. Okay. Actually, this is quite a good angle for seeing what I'm doing with the machine as well as with this, isn't it? Alright, so this side I'm just going to stick a bit of paper. Will that fit? Oh, not quite. I'm just going to stick a bit of something because I'm going to stick I'm going to put more collage on it, so, but you can't really collage over embroidery, so I want to make it a flat surface first. Just cut those corners off. Square corners just get damaged so easily. There we go, that's better. Looks nicer too. So I want to do like plain and then collage something on, like I've got this, it's a bit different. I have to take the bottom off because that says Boston. Christmas party at. Or I could use this, which I thought would be, it's very Dickens-like, isn't it? Shine bright Christmas ornaments. And then I could put the Messrs Fezziwig and the address or something. Invite you to Christmas party at. So that would be pretty cool. I think what I need is a bit of coffee dyed paper on the back. That would be nice. Have I got any more coffee dyed paper printed out already? Because that would save me a job. No, but I have got music paper. Perfect. That'll do. And it even says for the violin, which is what the Fezziwigs had. They had a fiddler at the party. Excellent. Ow! Ooh. Just chopped that into my finger. Ow! Decal edge cut. Ow. That hurt. Okay, let's take this across here. Again, I'm keeping my scraps from my music paper because this is proper vintage music paper. It's like 1930s or something. So the actual vintage paper will be useful for collaging and titles and stuff. Okay, so let's put that on there like that. Oh, look, it's almost exactly in the middle. I like it. There, just under that mark there, and just on that. There's far too many semiquavers in this music. Just on that one there. Let's line it up there, that's B. Let's do it straight. Do it on the mat, that's why we got the mat. There we go. And just under that mark there. Voila! That's somewhere I'm not going to kill myself with it. Oh, Right, this says for violin, that's cool. I was watching Gail Agostinelli doing her December daily earlier, and she's got a book text like this. I mean, a lot of people use a book like this. It's not unusual to use a book or a telephone pad for your glue sticks, obviously. But she takes her block out, and obviously uses the blocks out of ones that she's used the covers off. And then she keeps the papers as they're used and takes them out and uses them for backing for stuff like this. It's a really clever idea. I might start doing that. But I'll need to get a better book than that because that's really naff paper. It's a modern book. So it's not... It'd be nicer with like a vintage dictionary or something, or at least an older looking book, you know. Slightly off-white paper. This is like super white paper. Bleached paper. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't want bleached paper. I want slightly yellowed paper. But if I can find an old paperback book or something, that would do. And then you can use the... Yeah, she literally just takes these off, folds them in half, and then you got a pre-made journaling card that you can do whatever on. Really cool idea. Thank you, Gail. I'm going to do that too. Because I'm always looking for bits to collage on. That's part of the problem. I love doing collage, but I never have bits to collage onto. But that solves the problem of not wasting paper to glue on, and also having something to collage on later. Let's just make sure my corners are stuck down because this paper's quite fragile. And if you don't stick the papers down, it comes off. Hi, Boo Boo. What's up? Can you just give me a second? Yeah? What if I put... Oh, it's going to cover up the full violin, which is a bit of a shame. But I could put that there, couldn't I? Ooh! Ooh! What if I could fussy cut around that red? Can you fussy cut fabric? Oh, you probably could if you've got sharper scissors than I have. All of my scissors need sharpening. I talked to my mum and dad the other day. I was like, Dad, when are you coming to see me? Bring your sharpener, all my knives are dull. And my scissors. Hi. Very good boy. That's quite a big scrap actually. I know it's not much to look at, but it's quite a big scrap as far as sticking on the scraps page goes. Okay. I think I'll use a bit of Aleene's for this one. Where am I going to stick this? I'm not off camera, am I? No. Okay, maybe I'll... Oh. No, I want to cover that, but I don't want to cover that. Okay. What if I stick... Ah, how about if I put the glue on here? Stick that there. There we go. Quite clever, really. Now it still says for violin. I've got this little thing on the top. Now it looks pretty on the back as well. Well, it doesn't look overly pretty on the back. Let's do something with that. Where's that other offcut? Maybe I could put that across there. No, that just makes it worse. I'll leave it. Ooh, bit of white lace. Where's that white lace? Where's the white lace? Where's the white lace, Boo Boo? What did we do with the white lace, Boo Boo? What did we do with it? Where is it? You don't even know. You don't even know. He says he doesn't even know. Look. Look at that. Oh yes, 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 yes. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Is there a front and back to this? Oh yeah, there is actually. Da, 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 da. What is that tune? Indiana Jones? Raiders of the Lost Ark? It could be, I don't know. Yes, look how cute! Look how cute! Thinking maybe it would have been better the other way around. Actually, I think this would have been better on the other side. And that would have been better on that side, but never mind. I don't care. Oh, is it still wet? It's still wet. There are no mistakes when you use wet glue. Unless you use Fast Grub Fab Attack, and then you... no chance. Okay, I'm going to put this on there. Oh, that looks much better. Yeah, that looks much better on that side. Reposition this one. Oh, I think I'll put a bit more glue on that one actually. It all disappeared into the lace. There we go. That's better. It covers that bit, but it's not too in your face. Yeah, I like that. That's better. That way round. And then that! Look how pretty that needs a sparkly, doesn't it? It is Indiana Jones, isn't it? I thought it was. That needs a sparkle. That side needs a sparkle. It almost feels like it needs a dangly sparkle, actually, like an earring type sparkle. Have I got any earrings hanging around that I don't want to use, that I don't need? I've got some dangles. Yeah, I'll be a second, Boo Boo. Hang on. You're not that desperate. I've got some dangles somewhere. But I don't know if they're in here. I've definitely got some dangles. Oh, and I got this box of tricks as well. Okay. Possible. Oof, no. Where are my sparkles at, Boo Boo? Did I put them in here? I might have put them in here. Oh, I found my black bobbin though. I was looking for that the other day. Nope, I'm not seeing it. Okay, where else have I put it? Where else might I have put it? Can't think of anywhere else I would have put it, unless it's in there. Isn't it so annoying when you know exactly what you're looking for and you know you had it in your hand the other day, but you don't know where you put it when it was no longer in your hand? No, it's not in there. Okay, never mind. I'm going to have to try and find that. I've got a sparkle, a broken earring that's like a small snowflake with a diamante in the middle, and then a big snowflake with a diamante in the middle. And it's like this vintage metal type colour. But I'm going to have to look for it because apparently I put it somewhere safe. Oh, stop putting things in safe places, you silly woman. Nope. Can't find it. But whatever it is, I think it'll look cute if I put it on a little pin like that, hanging down off the middle. What do you think? Little rims and little crimson pin. I think that'll be cute. So let's try and do it the same place on both sides. 1, 2. Oh, I need to tidy up my desk. That's why I can't find anything. It's the one thing about junk journaling is you don't tend to leave everything out because you're like, well, I'm going to use that again in a minute. I'm going to use that tomorrow. I'll use that in the next video. I do try to be organised. And see, I think that'd be cute with a little dangly on it. Yeah, a little. Let's put this on here for now, just to remind myself that I've got to put a dangly on there. I want this for a thing later, but that means I won't lose that either. See, it'll have a dangly, shiny dangly down the middle there. I think that'll look cute. Okay. Now I can do stuff on this side with all the bits that I've buried looking for that. So, Christmas party at Shine Bright Christmas Ornaments. And I've got a bit of stuff here that I can do some printing on. Not printing, but you know. Fezziwig and Co. I'll have to put Fezziwig and Co. Maybe I could put that up there and then put Fezziwig and Co. across the middle there. Christmas party at Fezziwig and Co. and then the address. That might look better. Or Christmas party at Shine Bright, Fezziwig and Co. That would look more balanced, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's keep those bits together so we don't lose them. Paper clip. Pop that on there like that. So that's for those. And then I've got a picture as well. Oh, I'll have to make sure I put that the right way round, won't I? Let's not tempt fate, hey. Let's put it the right way up to begin with. Because you know, otherwise I'm just going to turn it up the other way around and then it'll be upside down. Maybe I could... Oh, it's a little bit big. Maybe I could print this out smaller. or they're on the wrong sides as well. Maybe I could print it out smaller and reverse the image. I could do that. Let's see. If I printed it out smaller and reversed the image, I'd put a little pocket on there, couldn't I? Ooh, if I made it that size, I could put a pocket on it. Just reverse the image. Don't want a pocket with the ruffle though. Don't want an image with the ruffle. Kind of looks cute with the image though. Or I could put the image in the book. On here. Oh, let's put it there for now. There you go. That'll do. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I've also got this, which is my bin reminder day, but I've already printed it off the website and stuck it on the thing. But I really like the front of this. So I was thinking maybe I could cover this bit. Maybe use, ooh, would that fit on? Oh, would that fit on there? Would that be incredibly cute if I fussy cut that out and stick it on there? It would be, wouldn't it? If I cut that out. I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? I'm not going to do it right now. Fussy cutting. I've done one lot of fussy cutting today already. I'm not doing another lot. But if I crop it for now, let's cut it separate and then I can decide where all the bits can go and overlap them. It's a pretty design. It's a shame it's really fuzzy. Obviously somebody went on Microsoft Clip Art and went, oh, this will do. Because it's obviously a bitmap image. Okay. Seriously though, if I put that on there, wouldn't that be really cute? I'm going to have to do it now. It's got to be cut out. It's got to be cut out. Might even be cute with that image behind it, actually. If I made it a little bit smaller. Can I? Oh. It's getting caught on the paperclip. If I cut that out just a teeny bit smaller, and printed it out a bit smaller, could make like a little vignette to go in there. Maybe. Oh, that kind of looks cute with that as well though. I actually think I like the picture. Christmas party at Fezziwig and Mum, whatever. Fezziwig and Sons. Is it Fezziwig and Sons or just Fezziwigs? Yeah, I think I'll just print him out a bit smaller, turn him into like a vignette type thing. Christmas party at, and then I can do the place here. And I could put the Merry Christmas on the other side, which won't take up as much room. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. That's what we'll do. We'll put the Merry Christmas on this side. Mat it onto something. Cut it better later. What about a little bit of music paper to match the other side? Ooh. How about... Oh. Okay, seriously. How about that? That. Yes. I'll have to vintage this bit up a bit because it's white. It doesn't look right. Get rid of as much of the white as we can, like a sticker. I need to stop. I'm hungry. Scooby wants to pee. I'm sorry, doll. 1 second. I can see you watching me. It's okay. 1 second. You're a good boy. After 8 years, he's used to me. He lets me know in plenty of time that he might want to go out in about half an hour. Bless him. If I let him out straight away, he looks very surprised. Okay. There we go. There's that. Let's make it brown to match the rest of it. Doesn't need... Oh, it's shiny. I don't know if this will this take. It will. Yeah, that will work. That's better. This paper's fragile, so I'm not going to try and glue stick it. That's an uneven surface, and this is shiny paper, so I've got to use a bit of Aleene's. Oops. Just slam that down. That looks centred. Well, I was going to mat it on something, but I don't think I need to. It looks nice like that. Can we stream after food? I think 2 3-hour streams in one day might be a little bit much. Still have work to do, unfortunately. I do if I want to have next week off. Anyway. Okay. I like it. Cute. Excuse me. So that's the front, and then the back will be this, and a smaller version of this. Maybe it'll be the right size by the time I fussy cut that out, but and then that Christmas party hat, and then a little thing down here with an address, like an address label. So that can be back in my box of tricks. Over there. That, and that, and that. And, oh, I was going to use that on it, wasn't I? The baker's twine, because I thought warehouse, baker's twine. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I have to go and eat, and then I have to tidy my desk before. Oh, actually, I might keep that for my election thing in my journal, since that's my constituency. Tidy up. Tidy up. Put it all away in the box where it's supposed to be. Put that in there, and that in there, and that in there, and that in there. Whoops. Maybe that way up. There we go. And that up there, and that up there, and that back in there. Whoops. And that in there. Up there. Okay, that's one side done. These are for there, and that's for there, and that's for that. And that can go. That's for that as well. That's a scrap. That can go back under there. That. Look, I couldn't find a pencil and pen the other day. Now I can't find a pencil, and I've got all these pens out. Done. Another glue stick. Oh, that's the new one. I'll leave that on the desk. More scraps for me to use up. And rulers. Some gold paper and some yellow bits. Put the scraps there. Put that on top. Do some more on that later. And there's my journal. Ta-da! If you could see the rest of it. Oh. I'm just going to chuck this. I don't really need grey paper, I don't think. Ta-da! That's most of it sorted. Let's go back over there with me. And we're done. Right. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's a bit frantic. Well, a bit of both really, but it's a bit cray-cray. But that's how I work, you know, I don't plan stuff in advance. I'm not a planner. I am a planner, but not like that. I'm not creative. Not my creative stuff. My creative stuff, I just do it. Oh, let's put this back on a thing that won't surprise me when I try and use it. Let's put it on medium zigzag, number 9. That'll do. Can always use a medium zigzag for something, right? Okay. I'm going to head out. So thanks for joining me, guys. I'll be back on the Wednesday. Have fun, and if you're working on Christmas Chronicles or Xmas Crons 2019 challenge list or anything else like that, tag me on Instagram at Romany or hashtag Xmas Crons 2019, and then I can check it out. Okay, thanks guys, bye!